Waterman Carene. I wonder what Carene means in French. I bet it's something fancy. Except for the name Carene, everything about this pen looks and feels elegant. I purchased probably the plainest version of black on black with chrome accents. The chrome accents are on the base, on the clip, and around the base of the cap that sports the Waterman logo. All these combined give the Carene a very sleek and elegant appearance. The hull of the Carene is made of lacquer, which has been hardened and polished to a shiny finish. This is both good looking and easy to display fingerprints and scratches. The metal end does more than just look very pretty. It adds a considerable amount of weight and also balances the pen very nicely. For my version of the Carene, the cap is the same as the body, but there are many excellent options where the cap and the body are different. The cap is made of metal instead of the lacquer like the body. It secures and is freed from the body with a satisfying click. One-handed cap removal is very easy with the Carene, making it ideal and something you can certainly consider for an everyday carry. The clip looks a little flimsy with the center cut out, but it is actually very sturdy. It also doesn't look quite like a traditional clip, where it would have a little ball or something that would secure it in place. The Carene has just a gentle wave, which is surprisingly functional. The hinge on the clip is actually what makes it easy to operate, and what allows fabric and other things to easily slide underneath it. Because of that, this pen does pass my pocket tests. Even though the grip looks the same as the rest of the body, it is in fact very different. The grip section is smooth and shiny, but something about it is grippy, even after longer writing sessions. The very slight taper makes the grip comfortable as well, and which makes it a pleasure to write with. But now let's move on to the thing that makes the Carene stand out so much, and that's the nib. The performance of the nib is geared more towards business rather than an elegant writing experience, because it is very stiff. You will not get much line variation out of this pen unless you really push it. And if you really push it, you can get some, but I just wouldn't recommend it. The nib is also a very smooth writer. So being very smooth and very stiff makes it very consistent. No matter what direction, what speed you're writing at, this is a very reliable and consistent writer. The only problems I have with the design of this pen both have to do when you're filling it with ink. The first problem is that the filler hole is located on the back side, and it is also relatively high up on the pen. The location of the filler hole makes it more difficult to get the last bits of ink out of a bottle, or how I experienced it, getting anything out of an ink sample bottle. The other problem is that after filling, the layered nib design has a very bad way of retaining a lot of ink. So you need to make sure you really do a good job with the paper towel to dab all around the nib, allow the suction of the paper towel to get all the ink out of there. If you don't spend enough time with it, you will have inky fingers. So aside from the funny name, the Waterman hull is a very solid pen, both built for quality and for performance. The Carene is an excellent everyday / workhorse pen for those wanting a premium luxury look. So for those willing to pay anywhere from $230 to $319 for a pen that will be very consistent, then I would recommend them to look no further. But for those that are not so willing to spend that kind of money on a daily use pen that has the most chance of getting damaged, scratched, or lost, then I would direct them to one of the countless other pens that are a fraction of the price.
Thank you for watching. If you like my style of review, please comment and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, so that way you can be notified whenever I come up with my next reviews or videos. Thank you.